Seconds, right?
No. Okay, so we are here on a Tuesday at Imperial Outpost in Northwest Glendale. I'm going to be playing Don like normal. I play Don too much. We know each other's tactics too well. Playing 2,000 points, Maelstrom mission number 1, which is 3 objectives. He got to deploy first, but here's where our objectives are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I won the roll-off. I've got a pretty uniform grouping here of 10 trucks with shooter boys. I've got 1, 2, 3 war bosses. Big yellow war boss is my HQ, and he's with 3 mega knobs. And regular trucks, red paint job, boarding. I don't think boarding planks and the reroll dangerous terrain. Don's going to be playing his
Adeptus Sororitas.
Adeptus, otherwise known as Sisters of Battles, because I can't pronounce it right.
And they're going to be allied with Space Marines today.
Alright, so what are we running?
Alright, so we're running Minotaur's chapter for the Space Marines. Have Asteria Malak and 1 unit of Sniper Scouts with a missile launcher, camo cloaks, along with a Land Raider Crusader and a Storm Talon. And they're just there to get the Sisters Repentia across the table with the Canoness.
Okay.
Aside from that, we have 2 Rhinos, which are dedicated transports for my 2 Sisters of Battle regular squads. They're both 10-mans with 2 Meltas each and a Melta Bomb as each of the bosses. Then we also have a Dominion squad right here. Has 4 Meltas and the 1 little item that lets them do their Act of Faith twice. And I do apologize for the proxies. I'm still waiting on the models to come in. The Predator is going to be acting as an immolator with a multi-melta. And the Stalker is going to be acting as, or the Hunter is going to be acting as an exorcist today.
Alright, we will go from there. Okay, we are at the top of 1. All my trucks went up. Those 2 kind of went 12. These guys went a little bit less. Moved up. Big shooters shot into here. Took away 1. 3 of the big guys up here?
Yep.
And they actually ended up going to ground. As soon as they went to ground, I had these guys start shooting at the camo cloaks. Did 1 scout of damage, but they do have a 2-up save right now because it is night fighting. Going on to Don's turn, bottom of 1. All right, bottom of 1. What happened?
Alrighty, so the Exorcists moved around, the Rhinos moved around. Pretty much everything from here over shot at this truck. Not those guys, but everything right here, including the squads inside. And wrecked that truck, giving me first blood and getting the guys out. These things right here decided to shoot over at this truck and did nothing. And then these guys decided to just whiff against this truck.
All right, so moving on to top of 2. You did get two victory points, or
No, just 1.
you just won first blood for the truck? All right, top of 2, end of shooting. My camera's not focusing.
So 9 terrain, but you have boarding planks, right?
Yeah.
So 7.
7. So, okay, end of shooting. The trucks all shot up here. He was able to make all of his cover saves. I don't know why my camera is being funny. Okay, there we go, much better. Not really. We're not focusing. Okay. So, they all shot up here. They made all their saves. These boys shot at those guys, at the scouts. And a couple of trucks one truck did a pop shot and did nothing. So, going on to assault, what did we say? I need a 7?
Yep, 7.
I'm going to roll that on camera so I have proof that I'm good at it.
You are?
A 7. There we go. I'll get back with you after assault. Okay, at the end of assault, I killed 2 of his. He killed 1 of mine. Power Claw whiffed totally. But we will be going on to turn 2. Okay, bottom of 2, end of shooting. What happened?
Alright, so the Storm Raven didn't come in. Or the Storm Talon. The Dominion Immolator and the Dominion squad came in, outflanked on the left side. They all shot into this 1 truck and blew it up. These guys right here just picked off a couple of the Orc boys back here. This unit back here, this big old Land Raider, decided to open up that and exploded it, killing a whole bunch of guys. Both the Retributors and the Moloch, in addition to the Exorcist, all shot at this to blow that up.
Yep.
So now we're going to get on to close combat and see what happens there.
All right. All right. End of assault phase. What happened?
Alrighty. So Moloch went into the close combat here, challenged out the knob, only put through 2 wounds that were unsavable because his spear is AP 2 and strength 6. And then they did no wounds back, but they rolled a 1 on their mob rule and stuck around. Over here, the Repentia only took 1 wound in the close combat. They got their War Chant or Active Faith off, so they had a 3+ Feel No Pain.
All right.
But they wound up running down this unit after they just murdered it.
They pretty much murdered 28, yeah.
And then the Canis ran in over here, did a divine heroic intervention, yanked himself into the challenge, popped her hatred, Active Faith, killed the knob, and then the scouts did a couple more wounds. I lost 1 scout, which caused the Orks to break, and then I chased them down and they died.
Yep. Okay, so going on to 3. Okay. Oh, they're not good? Oh my goodness. All right. Did 1 wound. They're breaking. Good, good, good. All right. End of movement. These 2 trucks went here. Shot up there. Did 1 wound. They're breaking. This truck moved from here this way. Boys with a knob and a war boss got out. War boss with 3 mega knobs got out. This truck moved up. We shot into those squad. We were able to get all but 3 of them. And those guys moved this way, fired into the Melta team. These guys got out and fired into the Melta team. Going on to assault. Okay, bottom of 3, end of assault. They failed their charge, so they stayed there. This truck went in and helped out. Actually, the boys were able to kill him before the Power Claws could even do it. He actually only did 1 wound against that knob, so that worked out pretty well for me. These 2 sets of trucks went in, charged what was remaining of that squad after shooting, which was only 3 guys, so they handled that pretty well. These boys, both the trucks that exploded, those boys came over here. These truck boys got out. I multi-charged the squad, and then the knobs went into the vehicle. So I was able to kill the vehicle and that squad. It was a pretty successful turn for me, which is good because I've only gotten 1 victory point so far. And I think that will give me 2 more. And what are you at already? You got tons.
I got First Blood +3 plus Legendary Fighter killing one of your champions in challenge.
So that's
5.
He's at 5, and I think I'm at 3 now. And I haven't killed your war.
That was Warlord. Right.
That was your warlord. So I got 4. Okay. Okay. What happened during shooting?
So I moved my rhinos up, piled out my Sisters of Battle. This one right here popped their hymn. They rolled horrible, but the Laud Holler, whatever it's called, let them reroll their leadership for that. And they got preferred enemy and blew away all but 2 of those orcs in that unit.
Yep, they're running.
And then this thing right here decided to open up on these guys and took out quite a few of them.
Yep.
And then this guy right here shot at the orcs back there, did a couple wounds. And then this thing back here tried to do a little bit right here. Actually, I haven't shot the squad yet.
Oh, one more shot and 1 more squad to shoot.
All right, 2 meltas. 1 hit. 10. See the Ram Shackles.
Nope.
So, weapon destroyed.
Weapon destroyed.
Grenade. Hit. Pen. It's a wreck.
It's a wreck. Okay. Okay, top of 4. Shooters, all these guys, the Mega Knobs, got back in, and then it moved forward. These guys moved forward here. Those guys moved up. Nothing to shoot at, but the big shooters all shot at the flyer. Did nothing. That truck over there, the boys got in over here, moved, and then flatted out over there because there's an objective they're sitting underneath. These guys moved up, shot here, did nothing. These truck moved up, shot in there, did 1. And those guys ran back and hid. And those guys are still running. Moving on to assault. Okay, top of 4, end of assault. Those guys charged in. I did 2 hull points against the Land Raider, immobilized it. War Boss made it into combat. He actually whiffed on everything, or he did 1 wound, but I did an armor save. You lost 4 guys, but they're stubborn with the main guy. The main guy, what's his name? Canonus was too far. The next round he'll be able to be in the air, but he was too far away this time. So moving on to Don's bottom of 4. All right, Don, how'd your turn go?
Alrighty, so basically what happened was Warboss over here finished that thing off since it was mobilized. All those died in the combat right here, but I actually did win combat by 2. I did 5 wounds, he did 3, and he wound up sticking with a roll of a 6 with his Warboss in there.
Yep, I'm sticking around. And how many victory points did you get on that turn?
None.
None? Oh, okay. I've actually had a couple good turns of victory points, so moving on to top of 5. Okay, top of 5. Trucks moved up. They got out. They shot up at them. Almost killed them outright. Tried to charge. Failed. These guys got out. Charged. And we won combat by a couple. He's stubborn because of his HQ guy. And then I went to control all the objectives. So I get D3 plus 3. Oh, 4. Okay. All right. Going to Don's turn. End of 5. What happened?
Alright, so this guy shot at the Warboss right there, and actually decided not to fail for 1 turn, and blew him to pieces.
Yep.
Then this Storm Talon flew up and wrecked that. The Rhino moved up to secure this objective and shot a couple Orks. This one tried to shoot a couple Orks and failed. This guy tried to shoot at an Ork and failed. And then we tied combat again.
5 and 5 wounds. So we're end of 5. Does the game go on?
Nope. It's over.
It's over. We'll count up points and we'll go from there. Okay, Don. I love to run Maelstrom missions, and Don now has decided he hates them. What was the score, Don?
The score was you couldn't roll anything but a 3. And I couldn't roll anything but a 1. So it was 7-19. I got first blood. And couldn't get his Warlord, but he got everything, and everything that could roll a D3, he always got a 6 on, so...
I had some good cards. The first 3 rounds, I was at 1 point, and I thought you were like at 6 or something.
Nah, I only got 2 cards.
2 cards, and then the turn 3, I got like a crazy amount of points, and since then, so it was a good game. What do you think you could have done better?
Shuffle my deck.
My list did well. It did well against him. So he had some bad rolls, and I just have too many wounds to get through on this list. With he had a lot of shooting, but I was able to get some good rolls.